All right, y'all, man. We got a special guest on the show today, man. My brother, you know what I'm saying, for what, damn near 15 years, goddamn it. Good
Yeah, it's been
brother
a long
has an
time.
album,
Definitely a long time.
man. Has an album coming out this Friday, man. The G Files, man. Y'all probably didn't heard of this, man. Creating a lot of noise out here in the city in Sacramento, man. Shout out, show your
Trying.
love to my bro, Mr. G. What's going on with you, sir?
Man, what's going on, brother, man? I, I, I think this is our like third time now, man. I'm starting to feel like I'm at home and shit, man.
Man, you know what I'm
I'm just
saying?
saying.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I appreciate you taking the time out, man, to go ahead and chop it up with us, man, and all that good stuff. And we
Well, yeah,
definitely
appreciate
gonna,
you having me, man. Thank you for having me as always. You already know.
yeah, man. Later on, we definitely gonna plug everything that you got going on. You got a lot of good stuff coming along, man. You know what I'm saying? The last time we talked, man, you had
Oh
an
yeah.
album. You know what I'm saying, that you would put out, man. Very, very dope. You know what I'm saying, project,
Thank you.
man. And now you got the G Files coming through, man. So talk to us, man, about this process, man, with this music, man. Like how are you feeling about, you know what I'm saying, the music that you put forth so far, man?
I mean, it's definitely been a ride. It's been an experience just to finally be able to figure out, like how to get it out with the visuals behind the projects and the artwork, that I have with it. Because I come back from, burning CDs and writing using Sharpies and praying I don't mess up on the CDs. So just to see how it's you know just transformed it into this with these projects that are mixed and mastered way better, and with the artwork and it's shrink wrapped in plastic, and you know being able to just speak with different people from different parts of the world is dope. It's been really dope. I'm really proud of it. I'm definitely proud of the progress that I've made from back when you knew me until now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, facts, man. Who's some people, man, that like, over the years and doing music, like, is there anybody that you always wanted to do music with, and then over time it finally happened? Like, or do you still have people who's like on that bucket list where it's like, man, I want to do a collab with this person?
I mean, I do have some collabs with some dope people. That's it's gonna be on the Capital Business album. Like I was able to do some stuff with Shady Nate, from Livewire out of Oakland. Able to get June on the beat. Affiliated with Mozzie and them, and those are just a couple that I feel like I could throw out because I know that Capital Business will be out this year. I just been putting it together, but really my old like the person that I really want to collab with is a Tech Nine, a Brother Lynch. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because Brother Lynch has always been like one of my favorite artists from Sacramento, and that's just like a Sacramento goal, for me. You know what I mean? So that's something I like to do. But also Tech Nine, because he's just a crazy spitter, and yeah, and really anybody just that's dope. I want to work with some of the live wire cats, like I know like Styling, Filthy. I like people that I respect. That I've been putting it down for a while. So, but Tech Nine for sure. That's like the the one that's for sure between him and Lynch.
I heard that. I heard that. So, your last work, man, the local G's cooling, man. That was something that, you know what I'm saying, I had slapping over here on my side of town, man, damn near every day, pretty much,
Appreciate
man.
it, man.
You know what I'm saying? What, like, from that project to the one that you're getting ready to release, man, like is there anything that you noticed that was like different going into this one? Was it something like that you learned from your previous project that you put into this one?
Well, something different about this one is on the local G's cooling, my man Rouse Life, aka Local Star, produced all of that. Now this one, um I produced all of it, and it kind of came about like it just came about kind of it kind of just happened because I was talking to my OG emo, and he was just saying, well, before the Capital Business drop, what I mean? Because I had already put out the Local G's Cool in top of last year. And, we were shooting stuff off that, and things were a little bit kind of winding down. And he was saying, well, I mean, I know you got stuff that you've been recording. I record pretty often, so I just threw a few more tracks that I had. Some of them were old and some of them were new. Most of them are new, but I still had these songs that like just were like dope ideas that I never used, and I was like, yeah, so I just kind of revamped them, and I just wanted to show more versatility on this one, like show my artist side and my producer side, and just kind of just my versatility. And a few of them I recorded myself, and and it was more of a I'd say it was more of a hands-on thing on my end compared to the Local G's Cooling.
I heard that. So with producing, man, is that something like that you've always had a passion in, or was that something that kind of over time kind of like came across where you're like, man, this is dope, and I want to get into this as well?
Definitely. I started recording pretty young with my partner Sean, aka Killer Keys. Back when I was like 14, 15, and he was really the first one who introduced me to Fruity Loops, and I always thought it was dope. Like I didn't even know they sold software where you could make your own beats and stuff at that age. So I just thought that was just the craziest thing. And as time developed and I started learning different things, and I mean, you already know my man, Disrespect Alafia. You know what I mean? He was also producing too, and then also my other partner, Biz, where he goes by Prime Time now. He was producing, and we were all rocking with Othello at the time, Lafia's uncle, and I just saw them producing, and I was like, oh man, I was like, well, I'm not gonna be the only person out the loop. So I just started playing around with the sounds, and and then they started sounding dope, and I was like, and people was like, oh bro, you need to keep. And I was like, okay, so this is just so like a time for me to just just showcase some versatility and just show that I don't just have to rap. I mean, I could also put something else, I could put something together as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, but those are a few people that I watched producing, and over time, it was just something I had to adapt to as well.
I heard the hell out of that, man. Like how many songs like for you at this point on the production side of the game have you put out where it was just strictly producing, like you wasn't on a track rapping, you was just strictly getting in your producer bag? Like how many tracks do you have right now that qualify like that?
Oh, like songs I've produced that I'm not on.
Yeah.
You talking about? Let me see. I mean, I got some like really for the camp, like the Pay Style Music Camp. I got some beats on their projects that are coming out. And this is and we kind of did like that on purpose. I wanted to show the artist side first, and slowly start throwing a beat on a mixtape or a beat on a project, whether it was Don Blanco, Illa J, Max 17, Emo, and and slowly slide a beat there. But now, with their projects coming up, you'll see more of that. But before, I was the main one, rapping on it first, just to show it first, and then people be like, oh, who made the beat? Like, oh, he made the beat. So then, because I guess I wanted them to see like, well, if I could rap to it, you know what I mean, you should be able to rap, to it too. Right. So now I'm gonna start. I actually got a project I'm cooking up with the female, the queen of Pay Style, Illa J. I got an EP. She wanted me to produce an EP for her, so I'm cooking up some beats for her. So this will be, like something she entrusted me with, just to, I kind of want to hold back from the rapping part of it and let her do what she does and see what people do with my beats and things like that.
I heard that, man. Well, I want to get into this, man, because I remember, I think it was yesterday, we was actually having this conversation, man, on the battle rap side of the game, man. They finally put out that little Cassidy verse Arsenal, you know what I'm saying? They finally put it
it's out?
Man, they just dropped it today on the YouTube, man.
Oh, I got it. Oh, as soon as we get off, I'm going to peep that. Soon as we get off.
Talking about it, man. I went and watched it earlier. I was watching, I'm like, man, watching it live, you had a certain feeling because there's certain energy and
Of
everything, and
course.
everybody
Of
talking shit and
course. Of
whatnot. But
course.
watching it again, man, I'm like, damn, man, like, ugh. And I remember me
Oh man.
like Cassidy, man. It's so sad because he really was my favorite at one time, man.
Right. Right.
Bars, you know what I'm saying? Just now, I don't know, Cassidy. I don't know what's going on with you, man. I don't know what's going on, man.
I mean, I haven't seen it yet. I almost want to hang up now and go ahead and check. I'm playing, but yeah, I'm definitely high. See that, man. Like I know that's got to be crazy.
Man,
I know it was crazy.
at Copart, man, like when I was coming up, man, I always thought I was like the only person in Sacramento who like knew anything about battle rap or was like really watching that shit religiously and like trying to find every avenue to either listen to it when it was just the audio or the little text battles, little websites and shit that was going on back in the day. But
Right.
you were also one of them people, man, back in the day who definitely was, you know what I'm saying, following battle rap. Like when I met you, I was like, damn, this dude know about battle rap too? Okay, that's fire. Like for
Yeah.
you, man, like from back then to now, like who are some of the people who you always check for, like within battle rap, where it's like, man, if this battle dropping, man, I'm checking this out.
Okay. When it comes to that, I'm going with Arsenal. Like because Arsenal disrespectful. I gotta go with that. Also, Calico, because I remember when he did battle Arsenal that time. I do like Conceited. I like Conceited. I know he doing the wilding out thing, but I remember bruh back, when he was battling Disaster as well. But I also come from, back in the days, with 2006, 7, with the Loaded Lux and the Murder Mooks and the Serious Joneses and them. Like I would always be hyped to see their battles and it's even still dope to see them now, because they like, some of the OGs, when it comes to this battle rap. So yeah, those are definitely a few people that I'm definitely. Oh, hold on, and B Magic too out of St. Louis. I like B Magic. B Magic is dope. Like he definitely dope too. So yeah, but those are a few people that I
Disappointed
like.
me recently, man, but
Definitely,
he's still the
make
OG, man. He's still the OG in the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but and speaking of all this battling and when is Mr. G getting in the ring, man? I mean, what's up, man? Are we ever gonna see that?
Hello, did I lose you?
Yo, can you hear me?
Oh,
Shit. Hold on. Bear with me for 1 second, y'all. Yo.
I think I lost you. Did I lose you? We back?
Hold on 1 second, y'all. My apologies.
Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, man. I think I lost you for a minute, man. We back.
Yeah, no, I think that's on my end, man. Hey, Discord, man, y'all really got my mic situation fucked up right now, man. I need y'all to come through.
I know.
For
Come
it,
on,
brothers,
Discord. Man. I know you gonna have to sponsor my. They gonna have to sponsor you, man, because I ain't never used this before. So I'm like, so look, y'all just got a customer today, based on this man right here. I'm telling you, because I never heard of it until today. So,
man, when I first found out about it, man, I'm like, damn, bro, if I could ever figure out how to use that shit, that'd be fire. You know what I'm saying? To kind of
right,
you know what I mean?
right.
I still be trying. I be still low key learning some shit on here too, man. I don't got it all figured out, but nah, Discord been all right with me, man, so far. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there we go.
But nah, man, I was asking before we got cut off, man. When we gonna see Mr. G in the ring, man? Like you come from the old school background, you done been to events and watch niggas get busy in the ring. Like what's up, man? We're gonna see Mr. G jump in the ring, man.
Right. Man, you know what? I wouldn't mind it, if it was right. You know what I mean? I hope, it got to be right. I feel like I got a little bit more work to do in the streets, but, that might definitely be something cool, to do and just experience. And, you know what I mean? And, like, just give me the time and the preparation. And, I think that might be something dope. And I'm not coming in this thing because I already know how they get down. But I mean, but I ain't too worried though. But After I do some more work in the streets and and build it up, yeah, I'll definitely get in because I done seen you get. I done seen you do your thing. You know what I mean? So I'm all like, dang, I'm gonna have to step my battle bars up, man. He out here slaying
Man,
cats
hey,
in the
you
ring, man.
was with me at the last one, man.
I
In
was,
Sacramento,
man.
right there in the P. We was right there in
Yeah, I
Oak
was,
Park, man.
yeah, I was there. I was definitely there. You know what I mean? So yeah, and there was a lot of talented cats in there, man. So you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. I think when the time is right, hopefully soon. After I put out a couple more albums and do my thing, which will be soon. So I have to see what's up.
I
Pull up one time.
I heard that.
You know
I
what I mean?
heard that. So one thing that I wanted to touch on, man, with
Yeah,
was I out of all the people in Sacramento, you have been one of the most vocal when it
yeah,
comes to the music side of the game in terms of Sacramento's politics
yeah,
and how
definitely.
some people tend to choose to try and push this narrative and try and push this politic on people where it's like, well, if you from here, you ain't doing no music with them or you shouldn't be supporting them. You know what I'm saying? It should
Right,
just be all of this or not like and you've been somebody who's been like, nah, man, if it's fire, if they dope, if it makes sense, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna support it. You know what I'm saying? And you've always been very vocal on nah, we unified out here. Like we ain't doing this politic that y'all got
right.
going on. We unified with this. Like talk to us about like your message behind that and like your thought process.
I mean, I just feel like the whole thing is crazy. I don't think it should. I really don't think it should be any politics because I mean, but I feel like that once Sacramento has more artists and more money starts flowing in the city, people will put all of that bull to the side. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if LA, the home of the gang bang, you know what I mean? Like where that then influenced the whole country, Los Angeles, and you got different sets and what I'm saying, red rags and blue rags that can put with history of killing each other, and they could put what I'm saying, some of their differences to the side and go get some money. I don't see why Sacramento can't, because what I mean, and our politics is different because we don't just have Bloods and Crips, we got different cliques and different,
Facts.
what I mean, and
Man.
different, this mob, that, what I mean, and
Yeah.
like all types of stuff. So we got these hybrid gangs as well, what I mean. But I feel like it's just never really been about that with me. What I'm saying, even in my younger days, what I'm saying, like over here maybe with these people, but I had people that was cool over here, so it was just kind of like it just really wasn't for me. I was, because if you see me, man, like I got songs with, what I mean, like I got songs with dang near everybody, man. Like you might see me on the record with a Crip that same day. I'm on the record with a Blood or a Pyru or whatever. You know what I mean? Like one of my brothers. You know what I mean? Like that I rock with to like to the death. You know what I'm saying? He over here from gutter gas. You know what I mean? But also my partner over here. I'm sharing him and he from Fourth Ave in Oak Park. You feel me? But I'm not tripping off of none of that. Like, I'm not like that has nothing to like. I don't like. I'm not tripping. Like I'm not dissing nobody. Like if the music is dope and you doing your thing, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm not playing. I'm not taking no sides. I'm not hating on nobody because of where they from. The music is dope. I'm going with it, and that's just where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? And I feel like the more I keep saying, I mean, if I got to be the front man to say that, I'll do that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's just where I'm at when it comes to the Sacramento politics. You know what I mean? Like I'm not involved in that. If you real, we could rock. If you fake, we not. You know what I
That's
mean? That's
something,
where
man.
I'm at with it.
Even man, when we was younger, like in our teens or whatnot, like coming up, like high school and even a little after high school, like bro, we always kind of pushed that line just in our little circle. Like, nigga, we got some niggas that's from Oak Park. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas that's from the South Side, some niggas from the East, some niggas from the North. You know what I'm saying? Like you had
Yeah.
niggas from everywhere, and it was like everybody functioned together. Like you said, if you real, I'ma function with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter where
Right.
necessarily you from in the city for real.
Yeah. Yeah. And like definitely. You know what I mean? Cause I put it like this: there's real niggas in every hood, and there's fake niggas in every hood. You know what I
Facts.
mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? So I mean, who like you gonna rock with this fake dude just because he from your hood, or and there's some real cats over here who maybe from a different area. I mean, you kind of got to think about it like that. So
I ain't gonna lie,
I
bro. I be listening to certain dudes because there's a lot of talented ass artists out here, man. And
a
sometimes
lot.
I be like, bro, if these, I ain't gonna mention no names, but there's some people out here where I'm like, bro, if they could ever put their differences aside and just collab on some music, there's a lot of paper to be made with some
Oh
shit like
man,
that, man. It's like a lot of
definitely.
people out here fall into that category. And I'm like, man, maybe over time it'll change. Maybe it might never change, but keep
Right.
that positive energy out there where it's like maybe should have changed because I feel like at the end of the day, man, it's all for the city. Like everybody repping Sacramento, you know what
Definitely.
I'm saying? So it's like we trying to put that on the map, and I feel like the division and the divisiveness is what gets in the way of that. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Hopefully
yeah,
that'll change
exactly.
over time.
Oh yeah, exactly. And I definitely believe over time it can and it will. It's just going to take. It's just going to take that spark. It's just going to take that one movement and some money behind it and a move. In order to spark that. Because like I said,
Right,
if because like I said, if Los Angeles, what I mean, the birthplace of banging, that then influence Bloods and Crips throughout the world, can have sets that red rags and blue rags doing songs together. There's no reason ours up here, and we do have some that do. Like we got Bloods and Crips that I know a few that got some Blood and Crip. Bloods got Crip partners, Crips got some Blood partners. But when it comes to those other cliques, that get super clicky. You know what I mean? I know that
yep.
that, but because sometimes it gets deeper than just red and blue. You know what I mean? Depending on what you repping, but I definitely know that if some money were behind it and a good movement was behind it, then everybody could put that to the side. Like I don't feel like there's anything that can't be put to the side.
Oh, that's 100. That's 100, man. So like out here in the city, man, like who are some people like? Because I know you've done music with a lot of the dope hitters out here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying in the city. Like who are some people who you haven't had chance to like work with that you would like want to work with out here in Sacramento?
man. Let me see, man. I mean, we got a few. I mean, I do like what I've been seeing what Lil Darion doing. I seen this Dear Sacramento. I had liked that. Um,
Yeah, that was a dope track. I like
yeah,
that.
it was. Let me see, man. I mean, that is a really good question because I worked with a few of them already. Oh yeah, my boy, my boy Fat Cow 396. He this Asian cat. Um, he be working with C Dub out of he be doing mob music, they mob music movement. And he got gas. Those would probably be like the two that I would say that I would want to work with for the new year. Or that I see him doing a thing. If it could work out. But I see him doing a thing, and I definitely respect it on the music for sure.
I heard that. I heard that, man. So this Friday, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
New work coming out album, the G
it is.
Files. Talk
Yeah.
to us, man. How you feeling about the project, man? I mean, I know I've been seeing you. I mean, for the last few months strong, like you just pretty much every day it seemed like you always in the studio doing something, trying to get this work in, man. So it's here, it's
Trying,
finally
man.
here, man. Like, talk to us about this album. You know what I'm saying? What you put into it, man, and what we should be expecting from it.
Man, it's just dope, man. It's really a story in it. It's a ride, like it's called G Files because it started off with a couple of files that were on my computer, and I was like, oh well, shoot, I need to, I'm like, I was just seeing like, I was, like I said previously, some of these songs, I either needed a singer for it or it just didn't come out on this other project I put out, but I was like, but these are still good songs. Like these, like and now that I have the connections and relationships that I have, I know that I could bring them to, I could bring them to light. So It's definitely something dope, and also I sprinkled a few skits in there. You know, it's really a ride, man. It's really a ride. You got some you got my some of my home based style of I'm chopping them up, the way I spit my little fast flow, and just to just talking about some of the pain in my life. I also try to make it a little more lighter. I got a few party tracks on there, and it just shows my versatility. It's just I think this
Right,
is just
right.
something that can really show, it's really all me. It's really mine. It's just really I'm just really giving people me. and
Okay,
and and and
okay.
and, and, and the cover is funny how the cover came about, because the cover wasn't even a cover at first. My uncle's girl had just shot a picture of us outside of somewhere, and I saw the picture, and I was just like, this is just so like, I'm like, this is dope. I didn't know if it was
Yeah,
gonna be, I didn't know if it was gonna be to a single, or what. I didn't know it was going, or when the album was, but then it just happened to come sooner than later. And it's crazy because me and my uncle were having a really uh, deep conversation, and and it's crazy how it manifested into this, and it turned into the cover art of this, and it's crazy how it came up. But I'm excited for it, and I'm excited for people to hear it, just to see what people think about it.
I heard that, man. So the release date is this Friday. You know what I'm saying, for that, man. Where are people gonna be able to access that, man? Like, is it gonna be on like all the streaming platforms and all that?
Oh, of course. Oh, of course. I already have that line. It'll be available, midnight on the East Coast, but we on the West Coast, so we get our stuff, early. So really, it'll be available 9 o'clock, on our time. But yeah, it'll be on everything from Spotify to Apple Music, Google Play. I'm also I'm also ordering hard copies. It's supposed to be here on Thursday, so I'm getting those off for 5 for anybody that's trying to support it. Yeah, it'll be available in all streaming platforms for sure.
I heard that. I heard that, man. Now I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. Anybody that I know, man, that's been as consistent as you have, man. Like I said, when I first met you, man, years back when we was all in high school, like you was doing the music then. You know what I'm saying? With the bro
Yeah.
Lafayette, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was always in the studio, like every
Oh
fucking
yeah.
time. Y'all was in the studio and be like, yeah, now we finna go to the studio today. And I just remember, like, okay, there's something different, like when
Yeah.
you see that level of consistency, like somebody not playing, like, nah, I gotta hit this
Oh
studio
yeah.
today. I can't kick it with y'all today. I gotta get these tracks done. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was
Oh yeah.
something that I seen when we first met years back. So to see where it's brought you now, man, where you still one of the most consistent ones in the city when in terms of putting out music, working on music, producing things of that nature, man. So,
Yeah.
nah, shout out to you
Appreciate
for all
that,
your
man.
work, bro, for real.
Oh man, no, I definitely appreciate it, man. I'm just trying to keep it moving, doing it for the city, man. But I also see you doing your thing, with the West Coast Battle Media and all of that, and all the different people you interviewing, and man, I'll be peeping out the channel. What I'm saying? I was peeping out. You had just I was peeping out you with the disaster after he had just had that battle in Oakland. And, what I'm saying? You've been talking to some
Man,
greats, and you've been talking to some
that
greats, man. I'm telling you. So I
that
mean,
I
you doing
that
your thing as well, putting on for the city, and not even just for the city, but for the whole West Coast. When it comes to this battle shit, so we
yeah.
we 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 both out here trying to do our thing, man. Just trying to keep it moving.
Man, trying to put the city on, man, because it's. I feel like
Definitely.
everybody kind of get in this one box where they feel like it's only one way to put the city on. And it's like, nah, man, there's definitely different
Right.
ways to put the city
Oh,
on,
for
bring
sure.
resources out here, bring attention out here, man. And it just start with
Oh
people
yeah, of
supporting each
course,
other for real, man. Like I feel like that's
of
something
course.
that I would like to see more of for real. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, oh for sure. And I mean, and anybody tuning in, listen. I mean, Sacramento has gone through a gang of transitions. I know, like Mozzie is like the biggest thing right now to come out, but I mean, Sacramento has a long history of artists, because I mean, once upon a time, Sacramento rappers was all Crips,
Facts.
all all Crips. You know what
Man.
I'm saying? From Sebo, Brother Lynch, X Rated, Mr. Doctor, Lunatic, you know
Hollow
what I
tip.
mean? Hollow Tip, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, Sacramento was all Crips. And I remember just even a few, 10, probably 8, 9, 10 years ago, they had a little conscious movement, you know what I mean, going on. You
Yeah.
know, they had a, I know they have these fly high cats out of the north, and you know, and also Chewy. You know what I'm saying? I'll be running into Chewy sometimes. But, you know, shout out to him and his mom Red. But yeah, but I know that, but they have, like, you know, a conscious thing going. You know, more of a hip hoppy kind of a thing. You know, also like how Doughy Rock was. You know, he had like a hip hoppy kind of a thing. So, you know, Sacramento has gone through.
Yeah.
There's so much talent out here. You know what I mean? It's not just, you know, gangster shit. You know what I mean? Like, we got singers and poets and artists and photographers, videographers. Like, it's just so much talent. You know what I mean? And once we can unify and put our egos to the side, man,
Man.
it's
I,
over.
Man,
It's over.
yeah, that's a fact, man. Like you said, there's so much talent out here. Like I just look at the people like that I came up around and everything, like you know what I'm saying, Laffy on the producing side of the game and rapping. My cousin D-Rec, he be doing a lot of dope music. Like I think his first album, man, he
Oh
was
man.
reaching out
Oh,
like with Aunt
D-Rec is
Pacino and all
somebody I
them.
need to work with too. Hold on,
Yeah,
while we talking
man.
about
Shout out to
Sac
my cousin
rappers,
D-Rec,
man.
man.
D-Rec,
He
yeah,
one of them
yeah,
ones that, like, I always feel like there's just so much talent out here, and I feel like once the city can finally come together, man, like
yeah.
it's definitely gonna be one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? Like you even go to like to old school, like Bueno. You got a lot of cats out here,
Oh yeah,
man.
Point, yeah, for
From all
sure,
like it's
definitely. Yeah,
like
Bueno
the
too.
city got so much cold history and so much dope music, and it's like, man, it get fucked
So
up
much.
that politics and, you know what I'm saying, certain shit come in the way of actually just appreciating certain music and shit, man. But now with dudes like yourself, you know what I'm saying, pushing a hard line for unity and all that, man, I'm definitely feeling the direction shit going, man. I definitely see people starting to kind of wake up out here, man.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, man. I'm just we trying to keep it moving, man. Just keep it pushing, and you know what I mean, and just stay on a positive vibe, man. Like, we ain't, you know what I mean, we ain't dissing nobody hoods, like we ain't tripping on nobody. We, you know what I mean, like we really just trying to make some music. It's just really about the music. Like, we ain't making diss tracks back and forth with nobody. Like, we not doing all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we really, like, we about our craft and our music, and our money. We trying to get to the bread. So, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of these cats out here be trying to beef with no money. Like, you know what I mean? At least,
Right, right.
you know, at least the artists that you see beefing, they getting paid off of their diss track. Like, I mean, at least they getting their streaming numbers up. Like, man, ain't nobody listening to, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm just saying, like, we need to start focusing more on the music. And then I think
Yeah,
that's where, you know what I mean, when people start putting the music first and they craft first, uh, there ain't nothing Sac can't do.
man, that's
Like,
a fact, man.
there's nothing Sac can't do at all.
Nah, that's a fact, man. So I end every interview that I have with a two-part question. It's the same two-part question for everybody.
All right.
So I'm a kind of alternate it a little bit for, you know what I'm saying, because we keeping this local, we keeping us on the Sacramento tip. What's
There we go.
one thing positive that you see in the city that you would like to see more of, and what's one
Mm-hmm.
thing negative you see in the city that you would like to see less of?
Mm. Okay. Oh, okay. One positive thing that I'll say that I see in the city is is now I'm seeing like a lot more, you know, Sacramento artists, you know, putting stuff out. You know, like, you know, it's more accessible to get a video, you know, now, and uh and just and that's given, and I feel like that's given Sacramento artists like a way bigger platform, because now they, you know, they're able to get their stuff on like a Thizzler, or, you know, or just even these different blog sites, and able to generate more views, which brings more attention to the city. So I feel like just how the game has changed, just how more accessible it is to get a cover, and more how it's more accessible to get a video. I feel like like there's a better market now for Sacramento as opposed to, you know, 10 years ago. But
Right, right.
yeah. Now as far as the negative, man, I gotta go with just the hating. With the hating and the and a lot of the and a lot of the politics how we've been talking throughout the interview, and I know that gets in the way of a lot, and to anybody that's trying to be a artist and really take it, you know what I mean, like really take it far, like even your most gangsta of rappers who then kill people and all types of stuff, they handling a business first. Not saying they ain't gonna get down. I ain't saying be no sucker because ain't nobody just lay down. But at the same time, you gotta if you gonna be a rapper, you gotta be that. You really gotta be that. You can't be like, oh, this nigga said what, and you know what I'm saying, and go hit the block and start looking for niggas. Like,
Yeah.
nah, it's like, nigga, you a multi-million-dollar nigga. Like, you can't be out here, just posted on the block. You know what I mean? You can't just be out here. I mean, if you're a multi-millionaire, you have no business. You have no business in none of that crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's a
I mean, I'm
fact,
just saying.
man.
I'm just saying. Look at Takashi. I'm just saying.
He a
I'm
whole
just saying.
he a whole nother motherfucking story, man. I
Man, right, man. I'm just
can't.
saying. I'm just saying. You out there trying to do both, and you know what I mean. Hey,
Man,
get
I
washed up out here.
I hear you on that, man. Definitely, but you know what I'm saying? Once again, man, I want to say I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, taking the time, you know what I'm saying, to come through for the interview, man. Definitely appreciate you,
Of
bro.
course, man. Thank you for having me, man. For
Before we
sure.
get up out of here,
Always,
man,
anytime.
plug everything, social medias, where they can go and get your music, all your music, past projects, your upcoming projects, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff, man. Next few minutes is all you.
Oh, cool, man. Appreciate it. Well, look, anybody who looking for me, you can follow me on Instagram at Mr. GKWY. That's MISTUHGKWY. You can also get at me on the Snapchat at Mr. GKWY, MISTUHGKWY. And my Twitter is the same thing, MISTUHGKWY. If you want to see any of my visuals, just search up Mr. G. That's MI $TUHG. I spelled it a little different on my social media because that's how it was spelled at first. But for marketing purposes, I threw the $ in there. You know what I mean? Just for anybody that's
Yeah.
curious. Uh, and G Files is going to be out this Friday. Or if you're on the West Coast, it'll be out at 9 o'clock because we get a little early. But it's just going to be a dope project. And if you're looking for, like I said, if you're looking for any of my visuals on YouTube, go ahead and search it up, man. Out there. Also look out for my Pay Style Music family. You know what I'm saying? Look out for them. Emo, Don Blanco, Illa J, Max 17. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned in to Nico Media, man. West Coast Battle Rap. You know how we
Man,
do.
appreciate you, bro. Definitely looking forward to the G Files dropping this Friday on all streaming platforms, man. We definitely gonna be tuned into that. And yeah, man, we definitely gonna have to get you back up on here, man. We gonna have to get you on here for a debate too, man. We gonna have to talk this shit, man, because I know this Cassidy and Arsenal battle
cool.
going. Once you watch it, I know you gonna have all type of narratives. You gonna be like, Nico, bro,
Oh
come
man,
on,
I'm
bro.
actually glad you reminded me of that, man. I gotta
You gonna
because
when you watch
got
that
so
battle,
caught up
you
in the
gonna be
interview.
on one. You gonna be like, what? Like, watch
Man,
that's
okay. I'm
yeah.
on it. I'm on it. Yeah. Just let me know when you want to set that up, man. I would definitely love to debate that. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
On
Get on that, see what's
everything.
going on.
Now,
Definitely.
100, bro. Definitely appreciate you, man. We gonna talk soon, bro.
I appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna get you that hard copy too.
Yup, 100.